So I'm just going to turn it around now. Oh, I love messing about with this. Alright, that's what we got. So I'm just gonna sit here a moment and who's that? So Thomas, he's a top man. What will come in second? Well done, guys. I've just seen Dom as well. Well done, everybody's top people. Yogi, you're top man. So today is hang on, I'll write this down, didn't I? So today's the 13th. Apparently in Spain, 13th on a Tuesday is an unlucky day. You know, we get the Friday the 13th, but Spain apparently has an unlucky day on Tuesday. But unfortunately, I didn't read the write-up why it is, and also we're going out tonight dressed in black. I know, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to be ever so careful tonight. I'll get run over. So yeah, guys, now looking at that, can you believe today the temperature is not as high as yesterday? Yesterday was lovely, but today it's only, and Yogi, he's just bought me a big coffee. He's a top man. Top man, Yogi. You get the thumbs for that. Anyway, if you didn't know, guys, you can buy me a coffee actually on here on the live chat, or if you didn't want to do that, want to be anonymous, you can actually contribute down below in the description. There's a coffee fund link there. But anyway, Yogi, you're a top man. And I got to do a shout out for Dom. Anyway, Dom, I've sent off your free sticker. It's on its way back to the UK. Give it a couple of weeks. Now, I keep forgetting about it. I think it was Claire. She got her sticker the other day. So that's reminded me. I've got to put that photograph up. Anyway, Claire is sticking it on her camper van. So my sticker is going to be travelled around the world. Hopefully. Anyway, Dom contributed to my coffee fund. He's a top man. He says, to the coffee fund, the best wishes, Dom, and all flat cats. I thought it said all ats, but it didn't. It says all flat cats. Dom knows what he's on about, and I expect the flat cats do. So that's good. I can turn it back now because I expect you're all going to get envious and say, "Oh, look at the horrible weather you've got." It's got. You know what? I was on the chat because today I did a lovely property video today. You're not going to see now until next Tuesday. Gonna have to wait for that. But in a amazing location, obviously on campus. So I even said on the video, you can put your slippers on and go up to the supermarket and get your pint of milk. It's that close. Anyway, that's coming out next week. I'm not going to tell you how much it costs. Or you're going to have to wait. That's good to have to do. You're going to have to wait, guys, on that. Anyway, obviously, after I'd done the property video, I was sent out on a mission because the wife wants me to get free. I don't know why, but she said to me, I've got to get 3 bags of cement. Now, when you buy stuff here, you get a thing called a factura, which is, to me, it's just an invoice. And can't believe the price of cement. Now I got ready mix, so all I've got to do is add water to it, and the job's done, isn't it? Well, it cost me a staggering sum, would you believe? Now each bag cost me £1.50, and obviously it all come to, with the tax, which was 95 cents, it come to a whole figure of €5.47. So we're probably talking about £4.50. Now I can remember going to B&Q So we're talking probably 8 years ago, because I didn't even like going then 8 years ago. And I'm sure I was paying like £3 or £4 a bag. Yeah. Apparently, if you didn't know, Spain's one of the biggest producers of cement, supposedly. I mean, don't take me on that, in the world, believe it or not. So yeah, so I got 3 bags of cement. What I'm supposed to do with them, I don't know. Anyway, don't forget, guys, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I'm taking my wife out for a treat. Some of you, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say no more. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, don't forget, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. And I haven't bought a card yet, so that's another job I've got to do. I've got to put up the photograph of Claire with her free sticker and a Valentine's card, if I can remember, because it's only tomorrow, isn't it? How time flies. Right, today's question. I'm looking at it. Funny enough, it's from Claire. Anyway, Claire's saying, hello, how much does it cost to fill your oil tank a year? Good question, that. Now, I would say, it all depends, obviously, on the weather. Now, usually, we fill up our tank probably about 3 times a year. What I tend to do is when the tank gets below 200 litres, I get it topped up. Now, we've got because that's the other thing. See, not some people have got huge tanks. We've got I think we got a 600 litre tank, and so what I tend to do is we put in just before the summer, just before the winter kicks in. So probably about end of September, I'll call out the oil man. Some people do it before, because obviously in the summer the oil's going to be cheaper. At the moment, last time I heard, it was 110 a litre, so not too bad. I can remember it being like 160 at one period, but I'm sure it's 110 at the moment. But anyway, what I tend to do, I just ring up the guy, and it's Antonio. He works for BP, whatever you want to call him. He comes around in his tanker, and I give him €300, and whatever extra I get is great, isn't it? But I don't tend to fill it right up. We let it run down, so we probably got about 400 litres in there, 450. Now this year, because the weather has been a bit abnormal, we haven't been using it much. But I think we'll still probably top it up because the colder weather still hangs around probably to end of April. When May kicks in, it starts to warm up a lot better then. But usually we hang on to about April. So one of my Sunday jobs is to check the oil. But because we haven't been using it much, because we're using the wood burner more. So, Claire, it's obviously going to depend on the size of your tank. I think the Neptunos, because it's a bigger property, I think, I might be wrong, I think you can have like a 1,000 litre tank. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too. I mean, it's not the sort of thing I go around particularly taking a notice of. But you can have some huge tanks. Now our tank it's on the outside of the building, but we've got a little building around it to protect it. Obviously, some people have it actually out in the elements. I've seen some. Ours is a metal tank, but I have seen some in a plastic tank. Yeah. So, Claire, I would say probably on average we're probably talking about maybe €600 a year on average, maybe. I think it all depends on the weather. I mean, I think last year was a really cold winter, but I think on average we're probably talking just over 600, maybe 700. Obviously, see, this is all going to depend on the size of property you've got as well. So if you've got, we got a Rosa, which is a 2-bed, 2-bath. So I think it's a Fiesta, which is a 2-bed, 1-bath. So they're obviously going to be smaller. I wouldn't say half the price, but obviously a lot cheaper than George is doing a thinking thing there. Yeah. But obviously, if you're going to ask about the wood burner, we got a ton of logs. We got ours in, I think we got ours in beginning of October, and we paid 150 euros for a ton of logs. And I think personally we're going to get through this winter with that. So swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I mean, I still think we need the heating. What we found with our heating, it comes, we've got it on a set time in the evenings, because it does get colder in the evenings, and it comes on. But as soon as if it's really cold, we whack on the wood burner, and because of the temperature, you go, I mean, that wood burner, amazing. It just knocks out, it just turns off the central heating, which is great, because then we don't use the oil. The only problem is, obviously, where we live, I don't know anybody that's got gas, because we haven't got piped-in gas, that's for sure. Bottled gas, I think, obviously, I'm talking about the portable gas things, which, and to be honest, are not a good idea, because you have to ventilate the room, because it causes mold. So heat, yeah, something I always bang on about, guys, is the heating, because I don't care what people say, you need heating here. There's no way, well, unless you want to live wrapped up in fur coats and like the Antarctic, then yeah, it's up to you. But I think when you're like us now, retired people, you want a bit of luxury. You can sit there in your shorts or your pants, whatever, watch the telly in a bit of comfort, than fur coats all round you. But anyway, everybody to their own. Tomorrow's questions by Clive. So look forward to that. I think that's about it. I'll mention it again for those coming later on. I've got 21 in the house, top people. I've got to wear 2 hats. Good idea, George. I've got 15 likes. Hey, that's even good. See, Jazz is already getting rid of me, but it's, yeah, 24 in the shade. I'll be honest, I think it feels warmer than 24 in the shade, but hey, it's all right. I don't mind 24. Anyway, adios amigos, I'll catch you tomorrow. And I've got, yeah, it's that one.